My name is Abdul Rahman. I have designed impeller and worked on manufacturing process. And I am here to briefly introduce you to our final year project. We have designed and manufactured torque converter. Our team has collaborated with Collaborative Heavy Industry Limited and GIK to produce first ever torque converter that is manufactured and designed in Pakistan. There are different advantages of torque converter. The first advantage of torque converter is fuel efficiency. Second is torque multiplication. Third is reduce wobbling effect. There are three parts of torque converter. First is impeller, second is stator, third is turbine. Impeller is connected to the input shaft. Stator is connected to the between the input and output, and turbine is connected to the output shaft. The working of torque converter is simple. Torque converter works on the principle of fluid rotation, that is centrifugal force. When the impeller rotates, it rotates the fluid and fluid enters the turbine and it eventually rotates the turbine. Now, there are three phases of torque converter. First phase of torque converter is stall. When the impeller starts to move and turbine is at rest, accelerating. When the impeller is rotating at constant RPM and turbine starts to accelerate. Third is zero torque conversion, when impeller and turbine are rotating at constant RPM. Steps toward completion. We follow different steps toward completion of our final year project. The first step was design the individual parts. Now the second step was to combine the parts and make an assembly. The third step was to define input and output for the analysis. And the last was fabrication. For fabrication, we use different techniques, that is die casting, CNC and press. Now further will be explained by Muhammad Ibrahim Khan. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ibrahim Khan and I have been mainly working on the design and analysis part of the torque converter. Let me take you through the intensive design process we followed while designing it. First of all, we defined some important design features such as the inlet and exiting angles of blades, turbine, impeller and stator. To calculate these, we used company requirements and flow equations. Furthermore, we created design equations to get points to create surfaces. These surfaces were then used to create punches and blades out of sheet metal using sheet metal forming processes. After that, these were assembled into their respective base and cores and later assembled to form the complete torque converter. Then we used these models to perform CFD analysis. For this, we used multiple mesh types to reach most accurate results. These results will later on be discussed by Mr. Shahab. Moving on, we did analysis on multiple speed ratios to provide us with better understanding of the working. I also oversaw the manufacturing along with other members. We used all available resources in Pakistan industry to provide an initial working component. We currently are working on with this company outside the scope of this project to refine this current technology. These are the pictures that were taken while manufacturing this component. Thank you.
Now the mathematical modeling of the torque converter. The torque converter has three components: stator, impeller and turbine. Each of these components can be represented using a mathematical model which is non-linear first order differential equations. Besides that, we have the power loss equation which includes all these components. So after putting these input parameters in the above equations, we can see that we are left with 7 unknowns, but we have 4 equations. So in order to solve this, we know that under the operating principles, the stator operates under two conditions. First, before coupling point, second, after coupling point. Before coupling point, the stator is at rest, so its angular velocity is 0. After coupling point, it rotates freely, so its torque is 0. So we know that before coupling point, when the stator angular velocity is 0, so we are left with 6 unknowns. So while putting 2 as an input, we were left with 4 unknowns. So we can find those unknown using the above equations. Similarly, after coupling point, when the stator rotates freely, in this case the torque is 0. So when the torque is 0, we are left with 6 unknown. While putting 2 as an input, we can find the 4 unknown using above mentioned equations. So by solving all these equations for different input parameters, we can derive different relationships and we can see the trends in the graph as shown here. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mir Mohammed Zaid and I worked on the design of stator, literature review, and the FE analysis of torque converter. For this project, we basically studied 4 different types of literature that were for design, analysis, cavitation, and for the cooling system of torque converter. For design of torque converter, we studied the design of single stage 3 element torque converter, design method for hydrodynamic torque converter, technology need for the automotive torque converter. For analysis of torque converter, we studied parametric analysis and optimization of inlet deflection angle, modeling and measurement of transient torque converter characteristics, systematic CFD parameter approach to improve torque converter characteristics. For reducing the cavitation phenomena in torque converter, we studied static pressure measurement and cavitation signature on the nose of the torque converter stator blade, torque converter capacity improvement through cavitation control by design. As torque converter is a turbo machinery, so a cooling system was required for it to work effectively and efficiently. For that, we studied torque converter cooling system and the design of single stage 3 element torque converter. Thank you.